God, it took me like 2 minutes just to get the right position to get into Myorzo. Thank God I cut that out. Alright. Now we want to do a couple things here. Oh, okay, this quest. Alright. This is a little fun one. Alright. We want to head to the Elder's house. Which is right here. And go to the very back.
Greetings, Elder. What were you grumbling about?
Oh, you've returned. Look what I found when I was cleaning my dresser.
You had a sword in your dresser?
What? Oh shit, this is the wrong quest. But it's okay. Whoops.
Hey, but this is...
This isn't just any old sword. It looks kind of like, you know...
Yeah, this is for a different side quest, but I'll do this one right now and explain something really important.
You know what?
She means De Nomos, right?
Just what kind of sword is this?
I was hoping you would ask. If memory serves, it is one of the 7 fell arms of legend.
You mean the weapon spawned by the 14-headed monster from the fairy tales?
I don't know how the story is told below, but here the legend is as follows. At the height of the ancient Blastia civilization, an attempt was made to produce special weapons. Eventually, this led to the creation of armaments of untold power. 7 in total.
So these weapons are a legacy of the ancients. Well, De Nomos is real. Maybe this story is too.
Is De Nomos one of these fell arms then?
I'd say it's possible if what the Elder said is true. But if this really is one of the fell arms, why was it in your dresser, Elder?
I can't remember for the life of me. It's been decades since I've cleaned this thing out.
You haven't cleaned out your dresser in decades? I don't know what to say.
If these weapons are really as powerful as they sound, it might be a good idea for us to get a hold of them before they fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, there've been quite a few sets of wrong hands out there lately too.
Might we take us with us, Elder?
Huh? Oh, fine by me.
You're giving it to us just like that?
To tell the truth, I'm glad it turned up. But I'd been wondering what I'd do with it. I've got no real use for it. Besides, it would be a shame to just leave something like this lying around. I figure you are just the ones to put it to proper use.
Do you know anything about the other fell arms?
Let me see here. According to the legend, the 7 weapons share a common bond. If this is truly one of the fell arms, it may react if brought near the others.
So as long as we have one, any of the others should react to it somehow?
If the legends speak true.
Okay, got it. Thanks again, Elder. We'll take it off your hands.
And we got a Bishan. Yeah, if you notice, I do have the completed forms of the Fell Arms that you can only get on a second playthrough, but this is one side quest that will make the final boss very, very, very hard. So I recommend if you don't want to do something that hard, don't do it. Of course, you get some really nice weapons and whatnot, but yeah. I still recommend against doing this side quest for you, because this is what a Bishan becomes, of course. There's his old form, and there's his activated form. It's a very annoying phase of the boss, so don't do it if you don't want to. Just be warned. You're probably going to see a good deal of game overs. Alright. Now let's go back here. Well, the Critians in this painting are raising their weapons against the Autophagos. That's odd. The Critians don't seem likely, or like very warlike people. Well, besides Judith, that is. I keep screwing up text. Indeed, the Critia have always been a peaceful race. We laugh and cry, but seldom do we fight. So the only time that the Critians armed themselves and fought was against the impending threat from the Autophagos? Well... It seems it's not so much a depiction of real life as it is a scene that the artist thought it would be cool to paint. What the? You mean they're not really fighting? Well, that was a long time ago, but we do know that around that time a certain type of magic was developed. It was a powerful art called Astion, and apparently it served them quite well in battle. If such an amazing type of magic exists, you'll have to teach it to us. I'm sure it would be very useful in the battle we'll have to fight. I'm sorry, but I don't know the magic. I wouldn't be able to teach it to you. It's just a letdown after a letdown, isn't it, with you? Come on now. Don't be so critical. Perhaps this can make up for my ignorance. This is my one and only baby bush doll. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Please take good care of it. Of course. I can't believe you. I give up. It's possible the knowledge of Astion is still being passed on among our brethren who descended down into the planet's surface. You think the Critians on the surface would know it? Well, I don't think that all of them are so well versed in the old Critian lore as others, but some might know of it. I just wonder what happened to Tort. He's guarded the way to Miorzo for generations. Perhaps he'd be able to tell us. Well, I guess we have no choice but to go to Aspio and ask him in person. And we got a baby bush doll instead of untold magic. Don't you feel kinda ripped off? I sure do. Alright. So, now we want to head to Aspio, of course. So I'll meet you there. Alright, we're in Aspio. Let's go find Tort. That's right, maybe if we bribe him with a doll, he'll teach us destructive magic. I remember you from before. What can I do for you today? Oh, it's Toth, not Tort. I'd like you to teach me the magic known as Astion. You've heard of Astion. I'm impressed, but unfortunately I cannot teach it to you. Isn't it some way we want to do... Isn't there some way we want to do what we can to stop the Autophagos? But you see... Oh, that bush baby doll you have. Oh, this? We got it from the Elder of Miorzo. Alright. Then let's have a trade. I'll teach you Astion if you give me that. Huh? Really? Truly? But we can't. That doll is an extremely valuable item to the Critia. It was originally used in the ceremony to honor Cronus. Cronus? Cronus is the name of the one who carries Miorzo. To a Critia of Miorzo, Cronus is a being held sacred above all others. That's why the doll you have is so important. The Elder sure handed it over without much of a fuss, didn't he? We might as well, right? If we have to do is, if all we have to do is give him this little trinket. That little trinket? That is a blatant disrespect towards the bush baby doll. Take that back! Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Hey, it's no skin off our backs. Come on, Estelle, hand it over. But, it's so cute. God damn it, Estelle, we want to learn powerful magic. Hand over the fucking doll. I'd rather have this cute little doll than some stupid magic spell. Stop being such a baby and give me the doll. You know, they say sometimes dolls have powerful curses on them and affect anyone who touches them. Heh. Yoink. Simply amazing. I never thought the day would come when I would lay hands on this doll. Now then, this is for you. All of the details about Astion are written in this book. Oh, how could you trick me like that? Come on, grow up a little. This seems like it's Estelle's kind of magic. What? My kind of? Read through it by tomorrow and see if you can learn it. That's right, homework. Why do you say it's Estelle's kind of magic? The formula is interesting because it's so old, but it's really too bad. Why? I don't know, it's just very simple kind of magic. Frumpy, if you will. So you gave it to Estelle because it's boring? That's not a very nice way to put it. Some people are just more naturally inclined towards learning types of things. You're terrible. And Estelle learned Astion. And we got rid of the bush baby doll. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get that collector's book scene. I don't think we can yet, but it never hurts to try. Would be nice, but yeah, I'm not expecting much. Oops, not you. Your fortune's market. Get out of here. No, we can't get that scene right now. I don't believe... Oh, whoops. Oh, we can get it. Oh no, excuse me. Here, you dropped this book. Oh yes, thank you very much. The collector's book A. Yours contains an impressive amount of data. It seems that you found lots of rare items. This is quite intriguing. Oh, it is? Rita's always saying how we haven't found nearly enough. Ahem. If it'd be too much trouble. Yes? Do you think I might be able to borrow this book for a short while? If I had 1 month, no, even 2 weeks, that would be enough. Please, please let me borrow it. Well... No, you can't. That's too long anyway. Mordio, you know this young lady? Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear this? But we can't give you the book yet. Why? We still haven't completed it. And if you'd like to look at it, wouldn't a complete book be better anyways? We don't want to have to lend it to you every time we make an update either. I see, yes. Then once you've finished filling in the book, allow me to borrow it for a bit. Of course, I don't expect you to lend it to me for nothing. Oh, you don't have to give us anything, really. It's quite alright. We bring it to you once we've finished updating it. Thank you. My name is Giovanni. You probably already know this, but I'm a researcher her. Her. Spelling fail. Okay, Mr. Giovanni. We'll bring you the collector's book as soon as it's completed. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so we could get that scene after all. Nice. I didn't know if we could or not. But we can, so it's all good in the neighborhood.